I feel like today is such a different day to every other day. What is the date? 17th of March. I'm feeling quite emotional today. I think the whole thing has been quite going on, but it's not really kind of affecting us in the UK. And now it feels very, very, very real. We've finally got some information from the government yesterday. I actually put up a video yesterday. I don't know when this will go up, probably Wednesday the 18th. And Boris was saying, basically gave us an update that was kind of just made it all feel very real. So now I feel like things are stepped up massively, and thank you so much for your comments on that video. It got demonetized, which is a real shame, because frankly at the moment I'm actually concerned about how financially we are going to survive this, because obviously I am self-employed and all of my work has been cancelled now from a selfish perspective, but I feel like we all are suffering in that way. I mean, people we know are being laid off from their jobs because the companies can't survive unless they do that. So obviously all work that I do is being cancelled or postponed, and yeah, I don't really know how financially we will cope with that. Obviously we do have our house deposit, so I'll leave the house update to another video which will be coming soon, but we will be living off of that basically, which is obviously amazing that we have saved that. And anyone that hasn't got that savings, I do fear for, and I just fear for families that can't afford to buy the food that they need. And yeah, it's really scary. And yeah, I was saying about monetizing, so because it was a video with that keyword said a lot of times in it, it got demonetized, which basically means YouTube won't play like the little ad that comes before that you can click through, and that is minimal, but it means it is some kind of an income to people that create content. And obviously I don't do a huge amount of brand collaborations unless they fit my channel, but I do monetize my videos. So like, just like adverts on the TV you see before a video, you will see those. But obviously and I don't know if people know how this works, and this isn't a video about this, but just while we're on the subject, if you actually watch the full ad, it helps the creator because it gives them like longer playtime, so you get more ad revenue. So that's called AdSense, and that's how that all works. So basically that's my only means of monetizing at the moment and actually making any money at all and surviving this financially. Obviously there's lots of things in place for homeowners, with mortgage repayments being reduced. There's absolutely nothing for renters as far as I know. There's things that staff are being given, employed staff, for like extended sick pay and things like that, but as far as I know there's nothing for self-employed people. So it's a very worrying time for anyone that is self-employed. Small businesses I'm literally so concerned for, and I want to find out ways that I can help them. But it is concerning, and this video with the world's longest intro, I do apologise, I'm just a little bit on edge. In fact, I've just taken my rescue remedy, which I do recommend if you are feeling a bit on edge. It's this one. This was one I've just used, Rescue Remedy. It's the vitamins one. This one tastes really good. It's so nice, but you can get like the original dropper, which I think it must be stronger because it doesn't taste as good as that. And I've just been using that just to like calm my nerves. I feel a bit on edge, but today's video is going to be a lockdown prep, so everything I'm going to do for preparing for lockdown. If you're looking to do the same, then hopefully it will help you give some information, but I'm going to take you along and show you what I'm going to do. So I've just got to Aldi. It looks like the shops are not too, there's quite a few spaces, so we'll see. Fingers crossed there's actually some stock. They've got these books in Aldi, 99p, but they're for 9+. But for anyone who's older, that'd be a really good one to get. These are also good, 1.49, sticker books, keep the children entertained. Probably a good time to stock up on batteries in case you need any for toys while you can't get out. As you can see, I haven't gone mad. I've just got a few little bits and activities for the children and some cakes for me. Aldi wasn't too bad, to be fair. There's no eggs. All I want is eggs, and there's no eggs. Although, mind you, I might be not actually meant to have them. I think they are blowing my tummy up. I probably should say, I feel like at the moment the FODMAP is kind of, it's just so hard to stock up on the things that you need whilst doing this FODMAP, because you can't eat any, like basically any tinned goods like beans, pulses, lentils, chickpeas, broad beans, peas, avocado, asparagus. You can't eat any of that. So I feel like I'm just, at the moment, from now on, I'm just gonna have to try and make do. I'm gonna be making some like hot pot dinner videos if you're interested in that. Anyway, I got some bits and bobs, spent £35. As you can see, I didn't get loads. I just don't feel like we should be stockpiling. I think that's just it's not good for everyone else if they can't get hold of it when they need it, you know? So just please be sensible. And I got some propagator thing and some seeds, which will be an activity of the children, but also great if we need to be sustainable in the spring, summer for growing our own veg. Anyway, I'm going out to Home Bargains now because I need to find some activity books because I didn't have that many in there. There aren't any other books in here either, sadly. I'm gonna get this Easter craft set though, because it looks like it'll keep me busy for a while. Just trying to think of activities we can do at home with them. Glitter glue, and do some like rock painting and things like that. I'm not going to do a haul, but this is what I came away with, those two bits here. I wanted to do a few tips for anyone that is able to work from home that has not done it before, because I think I've probably worked from home maybe 5 years now. Like properly, I can't think. And yeah, I've done like a lot of having to get used to it, and it is really hard. And if you are able to work from home, that's amazing, and hopefully you can still stay in employment. But a few little tips in case you wanted to know them. First of all, get dressed. Don't try and like lounge around in your pajamas. I just feel like you don't feel productive, and then it feels like there's a little bit of a blurred line between when you're working and when you're chilling. So oh, my door's going off. Hold on a sec. Hello? Interrupted there. So create a schedule that you can stick to. It's really hard, obviously, if you've got children home, trying to work it around them. But create a schedule and work in chunks, because I find like if you try and work full on all the time, it's really hard to continue to be focused. Turn off all your notifications from your social media, airplane mode, things like that, because you don't want that kind of thing distracting you. Oh, tidy up your house as well, because I feel like trying to work in a mess is very cluttering for your mind and it's difficult to do. So create like nice little areas of the house where you can work, and also you don't have to have an office to work from home. You can just do it from little areas, but try not to do it from somewhere like the sofa or the bed. We all have a soft office, but it just means that the blinds are really blurred again. And yeah, just keep checking in on people, just call people and make sure they're okay mentally, because it is really going to be draining for everybody. And yeah, I'm sure there's more ideas, but they might help you if you've never done it before. I'm poppy though, I'm in the most random spot on my stairs. So I've done my Aldi shop. Obviously most of the non-perishables were empty, toilet rolls gone, all that kind of thing, but they were stocking up. And I think what I wanted to say was, no judgment at all, but please know there is enough supply, but there isn't enough supply to keep up with the demand. If we all shop normally, there is enough supply. So they're working so hard in the shops, filling the shelves. Massive shout out to the NHS, because honestly I just don't even know, and teachers as well. Everyone is just working so hard to keep this country going, so we need to try and do our best as well, not like go crazy. I don't even know where people are keeping all their stuff that they're stockpiling. Anyway, so a couple of extra things I wanted to talk about was I have sent messages out to all the elderly relatives in both our families just to see if they need any help. So I think that just like helps them like get everything prepared if they are not able to do it themselves. Also, every few days I'm going to call them and just have a little 5-minute chat, make sure they're okay, because I think we need to look after people's mental health in this situation, because it will affect a lot of people mentally if you can't leave the house for 12 weeks if you're over 70. I'm so concerned for my mum because she just misses the boys so much already. And I don't know, can you go for like walks with people and stand 2 meters apart, maybe sit in the park while the children play? Is that allowed? I don't even know. Let me know if that's allowed. And also, if you are from China or South Korea or Italy or any of the areas that have been really badly hit, can you let me know what it's like now? Because I really want to know an update on how, obviously because you're kind of 3-4 weeks ahead of us in the UK, and how it's settling. Is it settling? Just so we know how long we're going to be in this situation for. Another thing I wanted to say was, I'm finding it really overwhelming that every time I look at my phone, everyone's talking about it. It's all over social media. It's just a bit much for me right now. So if you're feeling the same, then I really recommend turning off your phone, social media, or just deleting the apps, or just don't go on it if it's affecting your mental health, because I feel like sometimes... Oh, can you hear the birds? The birds are still tweeting, guys. The world is still going on. I just think we need to kind of get... I know it's crazy and I've never known anything like this in my entire life, but the perspective is we just need to stay like there for each other and just keep going, staying positive. And I think with social media it can really bring me down, so I'm limiting my time on social media. However, I did want to say also, I got added to a local Facebook group today, and it's such a supportive place. Like, everyone is saying like, I'm a teacher, if you need tutoring I can do this in a big group online, or I'm a singing teacher, if anyone wants to just do some singing then let's do that, or there's hand sanitizers in this shop, go and get it, that kind of thing. So definitely recommend looking for your own social, your own Facebook community support group, and think of a care plan for any elderly relatives. So like I said, checking in on them, getting them supplies. You want to be stocking up on your medication at the moment, because if you are needing that, you need to make sure you've got hold of it. Also helping other people stock on their supplies as well. I'm going to do a whole video on entertaining kids. That's my jacket potato. I'm going to do a whole video on entertaining kids, because I feel like we're all going to need a lot of that if you're a parent. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at the moment, and I don't know whether to probably leave it here. I'm going to leave links in the description bar for some things I would recommend on Amazon that you can buy, just things that are going to keep them entertained really easily and affordably, of course. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching and supporting my channel and me, my family, and yeah, I will see you in my next video. I'm going to be doing lots of kind of hopefully helpful content like this. If you liked it, then think about liking it. It does help me understand the kind of videos you want to see from me. But for now, I'm going to say bye and best of luck with everything. Stay strong mentally, keep talking to people, keep talking, being there for people as well, and stay safe. Lots of love.